Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth and the last part of our research and academic writing sections. In this section, we'll be discussing about the tools and resources that help in research. The tools that help us in research can be divided into three categories: research management tools, reference or index resources, information collection tools. We'll look in detail about each category and I'll introduce to you some softwares or applications which help us in conducting research properly and smoothly. We'll begin with some research management tools. So, as research is a very long process, you will be having a lot of materials, a lot of information, etc. with us, and throughout the process, it will be we'll find it difficult to store all these things together. So, research management tools are tools which helps to manage your research very well. Margin Note is one such research management tool. If you have an Apple device, it is a very good tool to rely on because currently it is not available on Windows or Android devices. It is available only on Mac, iPad and iPhone. Margin Note is a very reliable tool which helps you quickly organize, study and manage large volumes of PDFs and EPUBs. It also has a lot of features like enabling you to highlight PDF and EPUB, take notes, create the mind map, review flashcards, etc. It also has a very interesting features such as embedded research browsers and multiple document views, etc. Another research management tool is Zotero. Zotero is very easy to use and it is free too. It is one of the most popular and mostly used research management tool among the researchers. Like every other research management tool, Zotero also helps to collect, organize, cite and share research. And it supports managing bibliographic data and related research materials such as PDF files. Zotero helps in managing almost every research materials and everything we need in research. It has features such as web browser integration, online syncing, and it helps in generating in-text citations, footnotes and bibliographies. It is also integrated with word processors such as Microsoft Word and LibreOffice Writer. Refworks is another online research management tool. It is web-based commercial reference management software package, and it can be used mostly online. And in this tool, users' reference databases are stored online, and because it is stored online, it can be updated and accessed from any computer with an internet connection. Another helpful tool is EndNote. EndNote is more of a citation tool. It is an industry standard software tool for publishing and managing bibliographies, citations and references. And it is not limited either to Windows or to Mac, but it can be used on any desktop. And the importance of EndNote comes when it comes to citation or bibliographies. Because it frees you from the tedious work of manually collecting and curating the research materials and formatting bibliographies. EndNote helps in managing bibliographies and citations. Mendeli is another free research management tool. Mendeli and Zotero are the mostly used research management tools. They have their differences though. Like Zotero, Mendeli also helps in organizing and sharing research papers and also in generating bibliographies. Mendeli has a 1 GB of free online storage to automatically backup and synchronize your library across desktop, web and mobile. So it is accessible on your desktop, web and even on mobile. If you have an active internet connection, it helps in backing up and synchronize the library. Another research management tool is ReadCube. ReadCube is a desktop and browser-based program for managing, annotating and accessing academic research articles. So you can access research articles using ReadCube, and ReadCube also can sync the entire library a researcher's entire library, including notes, lists, annotations, even highlights across all the devices. So it can be used on desktop, Mac or PC. It can be accessed on mobile devices also, iOS, Android or Kindle, or even through the web. So ReadCube is something which has a wide range of accessibility. Google Charts is another important research tool. This is a free tool from Google, and it helps in creating simple charts and graphs using whatever data that we have. So, charts and graphs are excellent visual aids for expressing numeric data. Google Charts makes it easy for creating this kind of data like charts and graphs. Focus Writer is another interesting tool. As the name indicates, it is a tool which helps you to focus on writing. It's a minimalist word processor that removes all the distracting icons and sticks only to what you type so that you can focus on what is being written. And the tool is made more interesting because you can choose your own customized backgrounds, and it has special features like timed alarms, daily goals, and optional typewriter sound effects, which makes writing more interesting. Grammarly is another important tool which helps you in research. It helps you when it comes to writing. This is one of my personal favorite tools. Grammarly helps you to sharpen your word choice and checks your text for plagiarism. It detects your tone and more. So there are a lot of features available on Grammarly. It is more like you type in things and it will be edited for you. So for foreign language learners, it can make your English sound more fluent, and even those who speak English as their primary language benefit from Grammarly's suggestions. It has a lot of word suggestions and a lot of other features as well. So Grammarly is one very useful tool when it comes to writing your research paper. Now we'll look into certain reference or index resources which helps in research. First one is Google Scholar. Google Scholar is a very helpful search engine. We know we all search in Google, but most of us are not aware about Google Scholar. When it comes to research, it is better you search in Google Scholar than searching directly on Google. It's Google's own search engine, and it's dedicated exclusively to academic purpose. So you go search in Google Scholar on a topic, you get more authentic academic papers. It finds new research and sources, and it is free to use. That is obvious. Because it is Google's own search engine, it is free to use. So instead of searching directly on Google on a topic, you may go search for Google Scholar first. Then when it comes Google Scholar, when the search engine appears, you can search for what you want to search directly on Google Scholar, so that you get more authentic information, more academic information. ResearchGate is also another important reference resource like Google Scholar, but ResearchGate, I think ResearchGate is not free to use. You need to get an account on it before you use it properly. It is a social networking site for scientists and researchers to share papers, ask and answer questions, and find collaborators. So you can get papers and you can also ask your questions there, so that scholars can reply to your questions. And it is one of the largest academic social network in terms of active users. So if you are an active user on ResearchGate, there are options to interact with scholars as well. So ResearchGate and Google Scholar are two important reference resources. We have more. Scopus and Web of Science are another two reference or index resources. Scopus is world's largest abstract and citation database of peer-reviewed research literature, while Web of Science is online subscription-based scientific citation indexing service. Both these Scopus and Web of Science has a lot of collection of research articles, journals, research papers, etc., where you can find a lot of authentic information on different topics. Apart from these tools, we have a lot of information survey tools also, which helps in surveying information, like Google Forms. Google Forms must be familiar to you, because that is one of the most popular and mostly used information survey tool, so that you can use it to get survey from people. And another tools, similar tools are Survey Monkey, Survey Gizmo, Poll Daddy, Lime Survey, etc. However, among these, Google Forms is the most popular and most useful information survey tool. So here comes an end to the fourth and the final session on research and academic writing basics. Hope you have benefited from all the four parts. We have discussed on steps in research writing, uh, parts of a research paper, and vocabulary in research papers, and tools which helps in research. Thank you.